Hi everybody and welcome to our new and short video about the gold-silver ratio calculator that we prepared for you. This is a very important information. I can only recommend you to take your time, a few minutes to see this information because it's a very powerful tool and I think you will love it the same way as we do because switching metals in the correct moment will bring you more grams of metals in your personal portfolio, and we will show you how you can do this and how you can monitor all your purchases. First of all, our disclaimer, a little disclaimer in this moment, that this is no financial advice and all the shown information is only for educational purposes. And I recommend you always to do your own investigation before doing an invest or to take any actions over here. So you already know, as an Allstars customer, we can benefit from the most modern online depot for precious metals in real time. And a very powerful tool, which is the switch option, is included in this online depot. And it allows us to switch or trade different metals without any cost or any fee. And this is totally free. So I recommend you to have a look at it and also to try it because you can get a very, very good benefit out of it. And or you can not only get the benefit from the stable increase of the value of precious metals, as you can see that gold gained more than 58% only in the last 5 years. You can get even more benefit out of your metals switching them in the right time. And how does this work and how you can use it for yourself? We will show it to you. We had a lot of questions in the last weeks and months. When is a good ratio to switch? What is the advantage? Especially when doing multiple purchases during the months or during the year. And of course, we want to know which purchase to switch. Am I profitable? What's my benefit? And so on. And so we created a calculator to answer all these questions. And to keep it short and simple, I will explain it in an example and how you can calculate it for yourself. So the ratio is an indicator and tells us which metals we should buy or switch. If the ratio is low, we should buy gold and switch our silver to gold. If the ratio is high, we should buy silver and switch our gold to silver. To keep it short and simple, if the ratio is low, everything is pointing to gold, and if the ratio is high, everything is pointing to silver. So these ratio values are just examples, and there are different strategies how to get profits, but in general you can estimate to get the 8 to 10% profit when the ratio does change by 10 points. So there is no way to do it right or to do it wrong. You have to decide by yourself what profit is good for you, or if you wait a little bit more to do a switch and to get even more profit. To get a perfect view of your purchases and to know in which moment you can do a profitable switch, our team created a calculator and I will show you how it works. So this is our gold-silver ratio calculator, and please read the disclaimer and be concerned that this spreadsheet should be used as a guide and that actual values may differ from values represented in here. So let's get started. And first you see the green area, that is the information that has to be provided by ourselves, and the red area is calculated automatically by the spreadsheet. So the first thing we have to do is we have to introduce the today's ratio, and this we can find just by simply typing in our search engine gold-silver ratio, and we will see the value, the actual value of today. So let's make an example and say that the value today is on 75. And now the first thing you have to introduce is the moment of your purchase. Therefore, you have to choose the day of the purchase, then the month of the purchase, the year of the purchase. And now you can already see that the spreadsheet is showing you the gold-silver ratio of this day. And you can see that the ratio was on 91. This is a very high value. And now we know when the value is very high, what we should do is we should buy silver. And this is what we're going to choose right now. So we choose silver. And now we choose the tariff we have. You know, the All-Star program has different tariffs, and I by myself, I have the XL tariff. And now let's say And I will show you later in a few minutes some real data, some real examples of real purchases we did over the last months. And in the last months, we advised our community to buy silver because the ratio was very high. And so it was on the favor to buy silver. And now let's say we have 10,000 euros and we can decide we can buy silver or we can buy gold. We know the ratio is high, so we should buy silver. And for 10,000 euros, we would get more or less 13,500 grams of silver. So now the spreadsheet is showing us all the rest of the information, and let's have a look first of the amount of metals you would have had if you had bought gold from the beginning. So if we had purchased this 10,000 euros of head in gold, we would have 150 grams, but we decided to buy silver. And now the ratio drops from 91 to 75. Let's say today the ratio is in 75. So we can see when we switch these 13,500 grams of silver today to gold, we would have after our switch 174.60 gram of gold. That means we would have a difference in metal, a benefit of 24 grams of gold. That means 16.4% of benefit. And this is how you can work it out and see if you are really in a profit. I think it's a nice profit, especially for this short term. And this is the reason why you should think about a switch. But this is up to you. Everybody can decide what percentage is good for him or not. And let's do an other example. Let's say if we had bought gold in this moment, we can see for the same money, we would have had bought 150 grams of gold. So let's say we bought 150 grams of gold. And now you can see that we would have actually a loss after a switch because we bought gold on a very high ratio. The ratio goes down. And that means that we would have a loss when we switch now this gold to silver. So this is important to have a look at the ratio before you decide what purchases you will do, because doing the correct purchase in the correct moment with the correct ratio value and switching it in the correct moment, you can get very nice benefit. Okay, let's make another example, and let's say we made a purchase on the 3rd of December. When I remember right, the 3rd of December was a Saturday. So the calculator won't show you any ratio results because on the weekends there are no purchases done. Let's say you make a bank transfer on Friday night, on Saturday, or on Sunday. Then this purchase will be realized on Monday morning. So what we have to do is we have to choose the next day when it's possible to do the purchase. So the 3rd was the Saturday. For the 4th, there will also be no results because it was a Sunday. That means your purchase has been done on the day 5th. And this is where you will see the ratio value. Okay, so this is how you can work with the spreadsheet, and also have in mind that these ratios are updated manually by ourselves. So sometimes when you maybe make a purchase and you introduce it the same day in the list, you will not find the ratio because it was still not updated. So you can also introduce manually the ratio in this list, and then you will see the results, okay? And even when you do smaller purchases, you can see that you can also get nice benefits out of it. Let's say, for example, we bought 1,000 grams of silver. That is a smaller amount. And you can see that also there you can make nice benefits, or let's say 500 grams of gold. So this is interesting for everybody. Doesn't matter if you have larger amounts of metals in your portfolio or smaller amounts. When you save on the long term and you also use this switch option, you can get very, very good results after, let's say, saving 3 to 5 years. And I will show you here some real examples. Let me quickly get back it. These are real purchases done by an account with a M tariff. You can see different purchases over the last year. This account also only purchased silver because you can see the ratio in general was favorable to buy silver. And now you can see what we can see on this spreadsheet, and this is why it's so powerful. We can see for each purchase where we are in a benefit. So we can see here in the first purchase, we would have nearly a 14% benefit. Here is another 12.5%. Here is another 10%. And now we can decide if we switch these purchases to realize these benefits. And this is where you only have to go into your back office on Ovesta Allstars and type in these amounts of grams of silver and switch them to gold to realize this benefit. And this is why this spreadsheet is so powerful, because you can see in one view all your purchases and exactly where you would have profit. So we will share this spreadsheet with all of you that you can record your own purchases and see how you are doing. And yeah, especially right now, you know how the gold silver ratio works. You can use this in the future to get much more profit out of your saving plan. And now a continuation, we will show you a real case how you can switch with Ovesta Allstars. Okay, let me quickly show you how you can switch and how easy it is and how fast it goes. So all you have to do is you have to go to the Ovesta homepage, log into your customer account, and then you can see the portfolio of metals you have available over here. And let's say now we want to switch this gold to silver, then all we have to do is press on the plus, say switch. You can see we have now all the gold available. We can say how many grams we want to switch. Let's switch all. It's only 0.49. Okay, 0.49. I can choose the metal I want to have. So I want to change 0.49 grams of gold, and I want to switch it all into silver. So I click use remaining balance for the silver purchase. I see the whole amount. I see all the information and how much silver I get for the switch. So now all I have to do is confirm it. Then I have to confirm it also with my mobile TAN. We have to wait now a second until the TAN number arrives for security reasons on my mobile phone. There it is. It's 166241. Then I confirm the switch. And now the switch is successfully done. Okay. When I go back now to my dashboard, I can also see that the whole gold disappeared, the 0.49, and is added now to the silver. So it's in real time, it goes very quick, very fast. And this is how you can get instantly a benefit changing or switching the metals in the correct moment with Allstars Ovesta.